some people joined. Let's do that.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, so thanks everyone for joining us today for yet another MLW stream. And today we're gonna have a look at the game between ArceusIsGood versus Patty0011. And I'm Alex, and joining me today in the commentary booth will be ArceusIsGood. Hello.
Woohoo! Hello. It's good to be here. Haven't done this in a while. Yeah, so this is Arceus is from the Asian Oceania division, and Patty's from Europe Central, but they're playing their Eastern Conferences match, as I think, if I'm correct, right? I think that's
and so they're in a good form already, played a decent amount of games. And so let's see how it goes. Arceus won the flip, and he will be going first.
It's
interesting start. MLW. Whoever is not familiar with the format, for now it's group stage, basically. You play people from your region, from region close to you, and then in the league. And so totally in 30 games in the regular season. And so best of one, most of them. Interesting decision.
Leaving the snow bunting to not take no gambles. I usually tend to keep it. I think it's still a habit from kind of European expansion / before Oceania and Asia kind of really kicked off. But I think it's fair. You got the Great Crested Grebe and even the Great Catbird if you really kind of want to go crazy with a card draw early on. But I think, Grebe is a good shout to find something better for the forest than Peaceful Dove, I think it was.
Yes.
Although, eggs are not bad, but and Patty is looking good with main duck. I think that's a pretty no-brainer keep. I didn't get a look at his bonus cards. Oh yeah, actually there we are. Grassland and Forest.
Rangers we don't want to look at, but Population Monitor is okay.
Yeah, Population Monitor is almost a guarantee 3 points every time.
True. You also mentioned like this bunting, right? Because I kind of missed the whole starting hand because Arceus was so fast at like discarding all of his starting hand for 5 food and going for a grip. But I guess immediately punished, right? Even though no information on main deck yet, but like having early snow bunting against main deck is pretty good. Allows you for deck cycling and such.
I agree, but then you might be sacrificing tempo a little bit with that 1 extra food, and then if you want to have that flexibility with Crested Grebe after you draw. But we see how that decision pays off. The main duck is down. Crested Grebe's about to go down. I think we're getting an omnibus look at Patty's board, thinking, "Oh man, if only I had the snow bunting." But we see.
Yeah. Also this like Catbird, any other repeater, like so it's really, well, if you want to give it to your opponent, I think you can be punished very hard, especially like with cards like main deck. If your opponent can somehow manage to build like a strong wetlands, then that main deck value can be insane.
Like a Oddwin's Goal up their sleeve instead of the Little Buster, for example, and then you just go and copy that, and that's huge points very early on. Oh my gosh, European Shag, my favorite bird in the whole game now.
I was also looking at British birds added to the game. I'm yet to play all of them, and I don't think there is an added achievement for like know-it-all, know-it-owl British specifically. But I think like this bird is pretty interesting. I also really interested in Wetlands Engines as well.
Yeah.
So
I think it's really good early on, when you maybe have it in your starting hand, just to get some food, some points, and just start that Wetlands out. I find it, oh my gosh, Purple Heron.
Yeah,
What a
a lot of
reveal.
good-looking wetland engine birds here in the
Mhm.
tray. With a lot of food options, and I guess now is the snow owl as well. So snow owl can allow you to go for this extra value. Okay.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Men-
So we denied the audience, I guess, for our opponents.
Oh, but what do you keep in this situation? Purple heron or odd ones? I would go for odd ones. Oh, wow. Okay, interesting. But I suppose
Okay.
for, yeah, Arceus is not that important to have that wetlands extended because you do need that extra card slot for
Hmm.
that, choice. Oh, omnivore, very nice for main duck. I'm curious that Patty is holding on to the musk duck. I stray away from these kind of birds most of the time, but I can
Hmm.
see why it's good, you know. You get almost certainly a tuck from something you get from the trade, but sometimes, you reveal, the good
Yeah.
old Rule 16.
Well, it's hard to judge at this stage. I mean, if you want to go for that wetland engine, I think that could be okay. I assume at some point the catbird is going to okay. The little the
Dancing
little
birds,
scroll
you
will
were
dance.
requesting
Yeah,
them.
yeah. I'd rather see players like taking the bird and hovering like over some other birds to say like, yeah, let's dance. Yeah, this one we can also see like powers and trivia on board view, which is okay. If you're like fast with your like frames per second in your sight.
Here we go. Oh, lovely
Okay,
nuthatch got discarded. I was gonna say, oh my gosh, a nuthatch. I love nuthatches so much, but I suppose he might be looking for something better for the
yeah.
forest.
Well, I think now jackdaw, because jackdaw is, well, this bird in the first round with that
Yeah,
situation is basically like how many points? It's 15. So you just play it and it's instantly 15 points, and you can also manage your food. But
yeah.
well, interestingly enough, Arceus still want to dig. So it's like, oh no, wait, sorry. What happened there? Players are
Laid
playing
some.
so fast. Oh, so he decided what to discard. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh
Or what to
wow,
keep, basically. And
house
Broga.
finch. That's wonderful. Spreading out the wetlands even more. You got to do this as fast as possible for um first end of the round. No, sorry, not first end of the round.
Oh,
By
okay,
round two.
interesting. Yeah, so
Yeah.
players are playing really fast, and now the decision from Arceus was to go for Bluebird, Snowy Owl. I assume for end of round. Uh, I guess it's comparable to Jackdaw value. Since you don't have birds in the forest, but you have cards to throw, I think that's fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, we kind of fight for the end of round, and
Yeah.
we took a draw, which is okay. But what
What do
what you
you
reveal on the tray, yeah.
Yeah, what do you think of Mallard? I think it's not a bad shout. I know it's a 0 point bird, but
Uh, yeah, but we already took the Brolga, and I assume it's comparable. And we throw away Mallard just because Brolga is 6-pointer, and we also will
yeah,
have
but
to play the Repeater and maybe the House Finch in the wetlands, and there goes our wetlands. And so we can generate how many points? So at least 7. Uh, I guess we can also kind of decide against the House Finch in the wetlands and maybe try to find something better. But it's
hmm,
again up to a player.
true. I suppose it's just the one food cost and the kind of scarcity of food at the moment on their board
Hmm.
that draw me towards it, and also you don't give anything away for the other player. I am not a big share in my games. I wish I could be a little bit more
Okay.
generous. I really stray away from sharing too many resources, which I think can make the game a little more dull.
Hmm.
But we're here to win.
Oh yeah,
Without
that's fair. That makes
sharing
sense.
too many things. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
soften up over time, but been playing it for a while now. Still, still not into sharing.
Well, are you a player in MLW as well, right?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
have you like skipping it? Yeah. Okay. And so you're saying like basically that you play more conservatively, right? So you don't like sharing birds in tournaments. Well, I think that's fine. I think that basically it depends on the player's style most of the time.
I think
right?
especially in two-player games, you just kind of, you know, that one egg without the other without the notion of the other person having any other means of gaining eggs.
Yeah.
Could be. But you know, you're right. It's 6 points. It's 2 cards instead of the 1 card. So it does make more sense. It's just how quickly and in which order would they be able to get everything down is interesting to see unfold.
And as you mentioned, yeah, the food is a struggle now. So 5 food right now. Yeah, Brolga. Well, yeah, makes sense to me.
There we go.
So still a grab and a grain. I wonder if I guess now we can just throw away the end of round for this one, since it's like eggs in this type of nest, and we only have 1 on Musk Duck. We can, I guess, kind of work around it. So take food again, lay eggs, and play the repeater, the gray cat bird.
Yeah. You would still end up with, you know, 1 egg just to qualify, which is good enough. Ooh, Galah.
Yeah. Good trays overall, I guess.
Yeah, very,
Have
very
we seen
nice.
the bad one? Yeah.
Not really, no.
Okay.
On Arceus's board,
Unlucky.
it seems like he's just kind of setting up to play some of the wonderful bonus card birds that he has in his hand, and also just a big pointer bird like the woodcock, I believe, right? That's what he kept earlier.
Yes.
So it is looking like a plan.
Well, it's also looking like a speedrun. I mean,
Yeah.
some of the tournament games I want to take my time, and here I'm not sure if it's like, would you say that sometimes it's in yours and you will be like, okay, let's do the action because you want to go basically get over it and be done with the game. Players are like, yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. Let's press the buttons.
Oh, wonderful trades this game. Just
yeah.
incredible stuff. Ooh, jungle fowl. Oh my gosh, that might be a very good bird for the weapons. Kind of
Sadly,
guaranteed.
1 egg too short, to play it right away.
Yeah.
I mean, one turn maybe too short. It's depending on if you want to play it. I guess it's a great value. And I still wonder, like, would it be an okay decision to put in? I think Forest is not a go for Jungle Fowl at this point, and with this board.
No, I think you have to focus on. It's already kind of end of round 2. You need to start scoring points. I think it's okay to keep a bunch of birds in your hand with, you know, not necessarily playing them, but then you can tuck it all by just mockingbirding your main duck, and you should be all right for the rest of the game. It's just about, setting it all up. Common Goldeneye, not a bad shout. You know, it's going to get a definite kind of 6 points. Well, 7 points counted as well, but then is there anything else in their hand at the moment that they're gonna? No, nothing else that they're planning to play. I know I wanted to see it being played. I haven't played it myself yet, but just kind of.
I mean, it's stupid crazy. I like a lot of situations. Again, like this situation in the first round, I think, where it was like we could fight for the end of round, and like the delta value of points, I think it's important. But here, maybe again, I would play Jackdaw over Nutcracker. I mean, it will give you an extra egg if you want to play GoldenEye. Anyways, okay, as I'm saying some things, Bonelli arrives and Mannequin. Oh my god! But yeah, you can basically cycle food, and it's like you cannot take nectar if you don't have play another bird. But then, well, I don't think that matters that much. If you can still like just generate 3 points, like per end of round. So
Yeah.
really decent value.
But you got yeah, I agree. I don't know what the thought process there, but I suppose kind of the more classic approach of getting a bird down that gets you more food um is good. Nutcracker, you know, is not the best example, but it's 5 points. It's decent. So,
Yeah.
and you almost
But
always
what?
certainly seed.
Yeah. Well, I think again, like this game is already going pretty crazy. So we
Yeah.
on Patty's board we saw like again main duck value and both eagles are already drawn.
For a
So
second, I was gonna ask, oh, I wonder why they're not tucking everything or like not tucking more things. But then, you remember you got Eastern Imperial and Bonelli, so technically those points that you could be gaining
yeah,
from tucking, they're still points, and you do want to play that.
mm,
Ooh, Robin, is it too late for Robin or is it just time? Ooh, and my green.
I mean
But
VGS. Yeah.
yeah,
So I guess it's
oh,
like it's really comparable, and we don't struggle with food. So VGS is basically 2 points base better, even though 1 food better. Does it work for our
sorry.
jungle fowl forest? We talked about that. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
at this point, well, with main duck, if you struggle with eggs, I think jungle fowl forest is okay because you will then generate a lot of food in the forest and
I
both the
suppose.
eggs to like make your wetland engine even bigger, or you just like if you wish to kind of pivot and play your birds, then there is still a possibility because then
Yeah.
it will basically
But you
be
have to
okay.
get the Mockingbird down pretty much
Also,
now.
what we
The
forgot to
forest.
discuss is
Mm.
there a bird in the hand in Patty's hand? I believe it's
Mhm.
called marsh warbler.
Yeah.
So it's like a
Yep.
4 pointer that can repeat a yellow. Yeah. This one. Yeah. It can repeat the mannequin. And so now we don't care about our eagles because if we play both
Yep.
marsh warbler and mannequin, we can go full ham on wetland engine, I guess. And
Absolutely.
if we have we have enough eggs, and we also have discounts both times because mannequin
Yep.
have an egg discount. I mean, isn't that crazy?
Gray catbird in the forest. That is an interesting pivot away from the wetlands. But I suppose you have so many wonderful big point birds in your hand that it's counterintuitive, but I suppose it makes sense to go crazy and just play those guys.
Yep. I also checked the chat, and Plexus said that Marsh Folder is bugged with mannequin activation. Sedge.
Oh no.
Monster couch fix. Well, it's still gonna be crazy, I guess, if he is to go for that plan. And Grey Catbird in the forest, I assume, basically telling us that, right? So you got a lot. You will get a lot of food from your forest, and then also more eggs. Now we still can play some birds in our wetlands, right? So do we have the options there, or doesn't look like it actually? No, a lot of birds that go in the forest. Maybe marsh warbler. I mean, wood stork is all right. This marsh warbler can go in wetlands as
Woodstark
well.
is great. Benelli's technically, can go anywhere, but
Yeah.
maybe they're gonna get a good look at the round four tray watching out for, I don't know, a booby or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Plains Wanderer is gonna get
Yep.
sacrificed. Yep.
Interesting. Let's say that's wait. So we're not cashing that nutcracker. Why do we have to have that much
Um,
food?
I mean, you don't necessarily need to cash because whatever you don't cash, I suppose you can cash with your Australian Raven later down the line. But just to make
Mm-hmm.
sure that you have enough food, um, It's not a bad shout with so many.
Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense. Also, we have the double play in the wetlands, which is
Hmm.
maybe Jackdaw now with the double play, please. We have enough eggs.
You really want to see Jackdaw being played. Well, yeah, it's being kept in the
I think
hand.
I think
So.
it's not gonna be played. Oh, maybe.
Oh,
Yay! Yeah, I just think it's like this bird on paper maybe sometimes look like it's not that super great, but
Mm.
I saw it played against me and I was like, okay, that's crazy. I mean, that's crazy good. I would say it's still maybe not like overpowered in all situations, but it's very, very strong.
Mm.
I mean, people can agree or disagree. So what do you think? Like, do you think like it's the Jackdaw is
I still haven't played
and
it, so I really don't know. I have no kind of gauge on the bird, and I haven't had it played against me either.
okay,
So maybe
fair.
my games just have not aligned for it.
Okay. What do you say is then your MVP from British Pack? What's the bird that you
Oh,
like the
my
most?
MVP from the
Or
Brit. I mean, it has to be the European Shag. The ridiculous
Jack?
name
Yeah.
plus the kind of the power. I really do love it.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. And well, I was
It's
banned
not the
from
best bird, yeah, obviously.
Flan's stream chat because I just named the birds, and Flan had to allow to say the bird name manually. But yeah,
Yeah,
I I played it, but I couldn't use it that much because I think I had like a very suboptimal game, and I just played some wetland birds as my end games scenario. Yeah, but I really like the idea and like that it can really help with some wetland engine shenanigans. Yeah, it's fine. I also liked
ooh,
well Marsh Warbler as well. I think it's strong, but it's very
mm,
situational because no
yeah.
yellow powers means it's just like it's just there. Also some egg layers. I guess I can't remember the names that well
There's the
now.
Dotford Warbler, but yeah, they're
Hmm.
shares. It's not terrible, you know,
Yeah,
if you have the right situation for it, obviously, when
yeah,
your opponent has, been rocking a wetlands engine and all you see is kind of sticks and ground nests, then
yeah.
it works. Manx Shearwater from Plexa.
Okay. Okay.
Unconventional, but yeah, I think it works.
Well, it's by itself, it's at least well 9 points on board, right?
I think it's 8 points.
But you'll attack cards anyways because it's a star
Yeah.
nest, so it's like we can
Yeah.
count
Oh, yeah.
nine
True, true,
already.
true. So it does count. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no! Is yeah.
Endangered
I
species.
what I like it's not an immediate keep. You keep it, you hover the
Mm.
mouse over it, and then you take it. Yeah, really nice. Well, really nice for Arceus. Good find.
This is not a very
So,
straightforward. I can't quite tell, which player has the advantage at the moment. Because we know that there's a few big bombs coming from Patty. Um, Arceus also has some good birds up their sleeve as well with, the um throat catcher. No, sorry. My brain is short circuiting. The Yeah, ash throated. What's it
I
called?
started
Something
Flycatcher.
called. Yeah, ash throated flycatcher. That's the one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which is good. That's you play that um before playing anything else to get the egg off of the golden eye, just to
Mm-hmm.
get that full four in the end. But I'm sure they know.
Yeah. Well, again, it's hard to judge. For Petty, I believe it was the right decision to pivot, since again, like this mannequin value. I guess we have 3 turns left, and
Yeah.
if we play Woodstork, Woodstork is okay. So I mean 4 turns because we're playing Woodstork now. So 3 turns. Maybe it's one of the eagles, and then mannequin, and then do something else, and then play another eagle from mannequin.
Mm.
Uh, is there a chance that that's Mannequin and Marsh Warbler is still the way? If we play Woodstock, maybe. Right,
3
so how many
turns
cards we
left.
have left? But how many extra cards? So it's like it's
22.
5. So we have extra rodents already, which is fine.
Yeah.
Enclosure. Well, enclosure works still. Yeah.
Yeah, 4 points. I doubt they'd get to more than that just with what they have in their hand.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, not bad. So it's an 8-point play on its own, which is always good to see. Always good to have.
Yeah.
For Arceus, I think the last 3 turns look like playing
Play all the
birds.
birds.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
pretty straightforward.
Parakeet to copy something? Don't think it's anything worth copying. Just the bonus
Not
cards, right?
really, yeah. Oh, drawing
I mean,
cards.
it's yeah, it was worth copying a bonus card, but then it's like 2 points and then basically gamble for a bonus card, which
Mhm.
I think it's much worse than going for Flycatcher for a lot of eggs, then Woodcock, then Raven, and then still have some food left for Raven value.
Yeah. It's the speed of this game. I'm just kind of
Yeah.
watching and trying to figure out trying to count cards as well. Because do you think Cassin's Finch is a go by any chance to try and tie this forest, or do you just go Benelli's instead?
It's hard to judge for me now. I think it's Bonelli, then in Forest, then what's the name? The Mannequin, and then Eastern
Yeah.
Imperial. And
Yeah.
that way it's like the most value. There's also an option that I believe Plexa mentioned. We go for so
Yeah.
Bonelli, Eagle, and Forest. We can go for what's the name? The Painted Bunting in the grasslands with that type of
Yeah.
food, but then no Mannequin. So I think it's like it can be. Now we have only 1 turn left though, right?
Ooh,
So
but they do have the Warbler. So it does make sense still because you overpay for it, and 8 points on its own, not too bad. But yeah, I think even if they're gonna hit the bug, I think is in the tournament rule, because the bugs are known, you can still submit what your score would have been technically, and that counts.
we'll have to check with,
So,
I guess, with Plexa because he's present.
yeah.
If that situation occur, but yeah.
Ooh,
Okay,
Raven
so
first. Interesting.
we still have enough X. There's a
It's
possibility
just,
that maybe
not being able to then discard from the golden eye, or maybe they're not going for
yeah,
for
maybe
it
they're
at
going for
all.
parakeets. Yeah,
Yeah, not too bad.
isn't that
Well,
like
yeah, copying Benelli's would not be an option.
yeah? And now we can actually
Yes.
cannot play the flycatcher.
Yeah,
We
I
have
think
4
it's.
food and it's so we're not playing it.
I think they might just gain food, or no,
And
either
eggs?
plain eggs.
What?
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
A lot of confusing plays.
Well, maybe I just miscounted, but isn't that just force? Oh yeah, Jackdaw, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Unconventional, but maybe there's a method to the madness. Um,
yeah.
Plexa is probably gonna play the
Right.
just the Eastern Imperial. Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Patty is on
yeah.
the. We don't want to check the bug, I guess.
Yeah. But 3 points All right. Oh my gosh, so
But
quick,
wouldn't
so
it,
quick. The
yeah, but
count,
wouldn't
the
it
count.
would be if let's assume there is no bug, would it be like optimal to play the Marsh Warbler and then the Eagle, right?
I think yeah, that gives you 3 more points, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Or I suppose no,
That's,
maybe 2 more points because then oh no, 3 points because then it would discount the egg.
yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know
The
if that would
final
have made a
scores.
big dent or a change, but
Yeah.
congratulations to Arceus is good. Should we unmute them, undeafen them?
I'll definitely undeafen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi
Yep.
guys.
GG's.
Oh, that's
Hello.
not a very
GG.
exciting game. GG's.
Was it? I mean, it was exciting on our side. We saw
Yeah,
so
it was very.
many good cards and so many like points of choosing like the correct way of going for. Yeah. So Patty, condolences. But how did you feel about the game? What went good and what went bad for you?
I have to say I was pretty sad when I saw the crested grebe in the tray. Because I knew that was gone. I was trying to figure out if I could do something in the wetlands, and I just couldn't get any eggs. And then I had no food, and then I was just yeah. So then I picked up the jungle fowl, and with Catbird, I was like, I guess I can try and just get as many eggs as I can and try play my cards because I had lots of good cards in hand, like so many bonus cards, so many like high point cards, but I had no eggs and no food, so
Yeah.
yeah. But I gave way too many resources away. I was giving eggs everywhere, so I don't think Arceus actually had
Sure.
to go into the grasslands. Yeah.
Well,
It's
so you
difficult, yeah,
decided.
food
Yeah. Sorry.
scarce.
Sorry to interrupt.
No. I know the food scarcity gets to, and the egg scarcity gets to your head. I mean, Jungle Fowl, we were all waiting for the Grey Cabbard to go into the wetlands to copy the main duck. I thought that's why you were keeping so many cards in your hand. But at the end it did make sense. You had, big point birds to play and plenty of cards to tuck for Eastern Peeler and Bonelli's. But yeah, food and eggs, the classic combo that kills you.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody's been in this position before.
Exactly.
Yeah, we were also wondering, like, have you considered going for Marsh Warbler from Mannequin and then copying the Mannequin to go for Eastern Imperial? I assumed it was enough food. Maybe I miscounted. Uh, yeah. So
This
have you
thing.
thought about it?
That's, that's actually kind of
Okay.
genius. That would have made sense. I guess if I took food that last turn, I could. I don't think I had enough eggs. Oh no, yeah, I wouldn't have had enough eggs because I only have one left.
True.
Yeah.
So it would
Yeah,
have been
would be
-1
one egg
here, and then
short.
it would have cost 2 in that column.
Yeah, we were trying to count, like, but it would be, again, it would. Plex has told us that. So let's assume you have enough food to play both. So Marsh Warbler, if you copy Mannequin, it will allow you to get
the -1.
Yeah, the -1. But the assumption here is that it's bugged and it will still ask you to pay 2 eggs. And so we were thinking that maybe you are aware of this bug, but again, it's like
No, I was not
whatever.
aware. Actually, wait, if you, yeah.
But it's like a learning curve, or maybe for the testers that they can jump into the like Atoma games or like controlled environment and try to test that. If you're like really interested, you can do that. I guess you can do that because basically you can copy power, right? So it should work this way. Yeah.
But super exciting. Yeah, super exciting match nevertheless. And there's plenty of other games to be played, I think, in the league. So
Yeah, so we
the rest of the tournament for both of you guys.
Yeah, good luck and thanks for streaming. We also have some things to mention because I think there's a final coming up which Patty will be a part of. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be announced soon. Also, again, as we mentioned already, more of the MLW games are going to be streamed. And if you're willing to play your game and the game be streamed, you can join the new role on the server, like open to be streamed. And so when you schedule, you can reach out, and your game possibly might be featured.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Exciting.
And thanks again to everyone joining us today. Also, thanks for VRWizKid for commentating with me today.
Thanks, Alex. Yeah, this was very fun, very speedy. It's testing the card counting abilities for sure, and counting attention. But yeah, this was super fun, and looking forward to all these games.
And yes, thanks also Plexa for recording the game and being the backbone of the streamed games. And to everyone who joined, thank you.
Yep.
We'll see you around.